Coach Casey, Majestic Life Solutions. So, basically, just saying, I was on the page or whatever, um, of my ex, but it says the sale block. I guess it's for I guess it's for people to write write him or whatever. But okay, so this is story. I don't know if I can do this for you and see the name. It's still gonna say the name. It doesn't matter. So that's his name. I'm 38 years old. I stand 5'4". I weigh 187 of pounds. I'm brown skin. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I'm single, and I'm looking for someone who is between the ages of 34 and 35 years old. Look, I don't care about how big you are or how small you are. I love to write. If you want to write, let's write. I've been down for 8 years and sentenced for 95. I was part of the Rolling 60s Crip gang, whatever that is. But I slid back so I can do my time comfortably. I have three kids, two girls and one boy. 33 tattoos, love music, rap and R&B, and I write my own rap music. I I'm locked up for sexual assault of a minor, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and assault causing bodily harm, injury. My case on an appeal, and I think I can beat my case. I hope that my case does not run you off. Okay, so we're gonna go right here to aggravated. We're gonna do aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. An aggravated assault with a deadly weapon that okay, let me highlight this. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon that is your private part. That's your private part. And I don't know, and I guess it's causing bodily injuries. I guess that's the whatchamajiggy. But he just didn't say it like, whatever he wants to say. He wants to say whatever he wants to say. People like say I look like Ice Cube. Anyways, if you are interested in a thug in like me, holla at at me. You dig? My friends and family call me his name, and I refer to be called that name that I used to have. But anyways, him right here. When I tell you I went through the ringer, went through the ringer. So one night we was one. Well, it was early in the day. Early in the day, I was we both was laying on the couch and we supposed to be asleep, taking a nap. Supposed to be taking a nap. So I'm in. So like, I had a roommate. I had a roommate, and my roommate was. I guess they was in a room or whatever. And we had a room, but we was in the on the couch. So as we was on the couch, I'm just gonna tell you how, just how your friends would do you. Okay, so I was on the couch. I was asleep. I was asleep on the couch, and something woke me up. Something woke me up and just said, "Play sleep, play sleep." So I played sleep, and my homegirl that was there at the time. My homegirl that was there at the time. Her name was start with an A. She was there at the time, and so when she was there, she was there. She was there, and she I guess she called him into the bathroom. I guess she calls him into the bathroom. So I'm feeling him easing off the couch with me. He eased off the couch, getting his arm. You know how like if you put your arm around somebody and you land on the couch. So he easing his arm off the couch with me to fall on the floor, to get up and go in the bathroom and have sex with her. So at the time, I called her boyfriend. I called her boyfriend because she wanted my boyfriend. She wanted my boyfriend so bad. I don't know why she wanted my boyfriend, but she wanted my boyfriend. And so she went in the bathroom. She went in the bathroom first. And so I called her boyfriend, which her boyfriend was my ex-boyfriend. Her boyfriend at the time was my ex-boyfriend. So I called him. I said, get over here right now. Get over here right now. They in that bathroom having sex. So he's talking about the bathroom locked. I said, kick it in. Kick it in. I don't care. I said, this is my apartment. Kick that door in. He kicked that door in. He kicked that door in. They was trying to hurry up and pull up their clothes. I seen them. They was already having sex. But her name was Ashley. Her name not my sister Ashley, but her name was Ashley. Her name was Ashley. And they really, I'm telling you, they really was actually having sex. Like that's why I say, like you got to know who to be around and who to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why you got to use your discernment on certain people. You got to know them by their fruit, because anybody that's call themselves your friend, they wouldn't sleep with your partner. They wouldn't sleep with your partner, and if your partner is truly yours, he wouldn't sleep around or she wouldn't sleep around. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to know people. You got to know them by their fruit, because if you don't, you'll get burned up, man. I'm telling you. Just I'm take it from experience. I'm telling you. But yes, that's what happened. And 33 tattoos. So they said somebody with a lot of tattoos. Maybe him with a lot of tattoos. Yeah. And I could just remember everything. I'm telling you, like with this person right here, this person, with this person right here, when I tell you I went through the ringer. I have to at this particular time. I'm gonna tell you because this is my journey. This is my past experience. At this particular time, me and my friends we was out prostituting. We was out prostituting, right? So we was out prostituting. So I get back home, even though I didn't make no money, because I was scared. I'm just telling you what we was doing. They made money, but I didn't, because I was scared to prostitute. Really, you know what I'm saying? It's just that street walking hookers, street walking hookers. I just couldn't. I couldn't just find myself in just really doing it. And I was always nervous and scared by doing it anyway. So we walk in these streets. So we get back home. I'm looking for my partner. My partner not at home, so I'm calling people trying to find out where he at. I don't know where he at. Don't know where he at. So somehow one of our other friends called my other friend that was with me, that they called and said, blah blah, his name is over that transsexual house. Baby, let me tell you. I didn't care. Let me tell you, that's why I tell you, I could have lost my life a long time ago, for real, because I said, come on, let's go. I knew where they stayed at. I knew they stayed at, but I didn't think that this particular person would have my person in the house. So I'm about it. Do you hear me? I'm not afraid to go over here, because you over here with my man. You with my man. I'm not listen, you with my man. I ain't worried about what your house. So I get there. I get there. Knock on the door. I said, my man in here. And she was just looking like she was just looking crazy. So I walked in her house. I walked in her house and I found him in the back room, and I snatched him up and I said, come on, let's go with the. And I was calling him all kinds of names. And when we got home, we started fighting. We started fighting. So do you remember? Oh, I can just okay. This dresser right here that's in front of me, it got a mirror on it. The dresser that I had in my room at the time, it didn't have it wasn't latched to the dresser itself, right? So what I did was he was steady trying to punch and fight. I said, you know what? You know what? So we stopped. He was right there by that mirror. So what I did was I just got that mirror and I just broke it on his back. I just pushed it down on his back. Mm. I pushed it down and the whole mirror broke on his back. So he had a cut in his back. Telling you, I could have been gone a long time ago. But these are in my experiences. So I got the mirror and I just pushed it down on his back. So he bleeding all at the back. And so now what I'm saying is, oh, baby, I'm sorry. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. And so the police had got called by the neighbors. The police got called by the neighbors. So I said, B word, if you tell them I did this to you, I'ma F you up. I'ma F you up. So the police get there. Listen. So I tried to run. I was trying to go. Baby, I wasn't trying to hear none of that. I was trying to run, right? So I'm coming down the stairs. The police coming up. So I had to hide in a closet. I hid in the closet. I hid in the closet under all this stuff. So I had them to pack the stuff up. My roommate, I had them to pack this stuff on top of me. You understand what I'm saying? I had them pack this stuff on top of me because I want to go to jail for assault. So he go in there. So I'm listening to him too. Oh, I'm listening to him. He was it, it just accident, and I'm like this B word, and and I'm like, so the police called the ambulance there, so they can patch him up. They was like, you probably need stitches, and I don't think you need stitches like that bad, but I don't think he needed stitches, but I threw that mirror on him. I did. I'm telling you, like, listen, my life haven't been perfect. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying I never said that I haven't done things to people as in tried to harm them. I have. I have tried to chunk that mirror, stabbing people, everything. You understand what I'm saying? But my thing is this: you learn from that mistake, and you learn that you don't want to do that. But I tried to break his back. I did because because a heart, when you're in a relationship, a heart shouldn't hurt, but it hurt, So therefore, I tried to push that mirror on him. But for real, I used to have to catch him. I caught him everywhere, man. Like for real, like this is my life experiences. I caught him everywhere, like even well, he was at the Mosey Wozy with one of my friends. Mosey Wozy, one of my friends. I couldn't even get to him then, so I didn't worry about it. And I just stopped talking to him. And then when somebody told me that he went to prison, I was like, what? Because I was actually looking for him one day, and I think that's when I found out. No, it was on the news. It was on the news. It was on the news, and I was like, I've been looking for this ugly, but yeah, things just happens. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like life itself. It can drive you where you don't want it to drive you. And when I say evil, the evil is the devil. Evil is the devil. You understand what I'm saying? Evil is the devil. That's why I say I walked in hell before. I walked in hell on this earth. Ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. I done walked in hell. I done walked in hell. But I got myself out of hell. I knew that wasn't my lifestyle and being in hell. So I had to do something. What did I have to do? Tell them what you had to do, Coach Kizzy. I had to change my mindset because I done walked in the dark. So I had to change something about myself. Not because somebody else wanted me to change. I had to change for myself. And when you come to that realization, there's something on the inside of you that need to be changed. You'll realize that the evilness is is you walking in hell on this earth right now. That's what evil is. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. That's what evil is. Evil is Satan, because God condemn people that does evil. If He condemned them, then that means you're not supposed to do it. You're not supposed to do it. So therefore, that's hell. So what other person would have you doing evil things? Satan. So you're walking with Satan. Okay. You got to discern the two. You got to discern the two. So when you think about, oh, I just want to just bust this in their face, or I want to do this to this person, or I want to do this. I want to go get me a gun and just shoot this person. That's Satan. That's Satan. Satan controlling your mindset. So what you're thinking is it's just a thought because I'm mad, I'm angry. No, that's Satan. He shows up in our life to try to get you to bow down to his rules. It's Satan. You got to discern the two from what's God and what's not, what's God and what's Satan. You got to discern that. And once you start getting an understanding and what God is, what who is God and what God wants from you, you wouldn't bow down to Satan. You wouldn't bow down to Satan because Satan don't live here anymore. Okay.